everybody, my name is Connor, and today I am reacting to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is part 3, episode 8 and 9. Yeah, because I reacted 2 episodes in one now, so trying to get it not over with, trying to get through it quicker and post it on YouTube quicker so you don't have to wait like a whole week per episode. You can get 2 per week easier. So this is episode 8 and 9. Last 2 episodes, we basically had to deal with 2 separate stand users. One was the stand user that had control over like the water and the like ocean and like had the barnacles and stuff, and they were going against JoJo's, and they met this little girl, and she was like getting like taken by him and thrown into the water and a bunch of stuff. And then they also had the monkey stand user who had its stand was an entire ship. So the ship that they were on was actually the stand's ability, and it was actually this little bitty ship, and they ended up destroying him pretty easily once they figured out like what his thing was and how to stop him. So they ended up killing that monkey, and they it was like an ape. What was it? Orangutan? But his abilities wasn't really okay. I'd say his abilities were strong. They weren't the strongest. They were strong in the sense of you don't know what's coming, and he was able to make an entire ship. So obviously it had like some ability to it, but it wasn't like oh, we're gonna get in a fight, you're gonna win all the time because your abilities are so strong kind of powers. So like once he kind of like figured out how to like go around it, he kind of won pretty easily. But maybe that was just to get the episode over with. I don't know his exact like the leveling of abilities in this show so far. But yeah, but that's also part of the fact to blame of Haman, because they really made Haman in the first 2 parts like this like all-powerful source of energy that if it needed to be strong, it was strong, and if it didn't need to be strong in the moment, it wasn't strong kind of thing. So we could slightly blame JoJo's for that. They're kind of like getting over their mistake of like, oh, Haman, we can't really do much with this. It's kind of just like one thing. So let's give everyone their own special ability. So there's that to blame. So stands are now here because of a I'm trying to think of the word to use. There's a word whenever they take something back, and it's not like make repercussions. It's like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Whenever they like take something and well, now it's gonna aggravate me. I'm looking it up. What is the word when a show changes the rules to make the plot make more sense? Okay, a revamp. A revamp, is that what it's called? No. Retcon. That is the word I was looking for. Literally, it's retcon. I was like, I knew it's one word that literally meant like that's a retcon. Got it. So basically, they were just making up for their power scaling, and they were like, you know what? Let's change it. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like the power scaling of stands and like how strong a stand can be, because we still don't know the exact like how strong the emerald, like whatever green, and like the JoJo's and all that stuff, we still don't know the exact power level of theirs. So I can't really compare other people's stands to theirs when they're still kind of learning how to use it. But yeah, sorry for the rant. If you enjoyed my reaction though, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Check out my Patreon for full uncut early release reactions to JoJo's and other shows that I'm watching. My Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch down below, and my gaming channel and vlog channel. But I'm gonna get into this episodes, so I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna do the hair separating, the usual, you know the drill. And yeah, let's get into it. My blanket is caught in my chair. Huh? What's up with him? How much is that to like USD? Okay, no, that's fair. Littering's horrible, but that also looked like the smallest piece of 40,000 yen. That's like, is that like $40? Huh? What? Oh. I thought he meant like that little bitty thing, but I think that was his whistle. Does she want them to like babysit her? She wants them to babysit her while she's for the 5 days. If I was a father and my kid was stranded in sea and I had to go find them, I don't care where in the world it was, it would take me less than 5 days to get to her. Yeah, probably. Like, I would take a plane, I would take a boat, I don't have a kid, but if I did, I would go and look for them at least. I'd be like, oh, in 5 days. Why would my kid be in... It's like the... That music would so fit in. Same age, yeah. That's fair. Who's the little girl gonna go with? The child? Okay, I wouldn't trust this little girl in the same room with just like a grown man I met randomly on my journey. You know what I mean? That sounds more likely. Like, that sounds better. Cause like, y'all literally just met that man. Why would you let that child go in the same room as him? That's one of the like stand users. Literally, like they're literally about to get attacked, like this second. Is that the puppet? Did he like grow? No, like I don't know why y'all expected to be able to rest at all. Whenever you're dealing with Dio's like the biggest pain in the ass. Like he's literally gonna find any way possible to make your life as miserable as possible. So I don't know why you expected any different, to be honest. That's on you. I don't know, like reflexes, like... Is he really that dumb? Ebony Devil? Okay, go and get JoJo to help because... What the hell's going on? They just got blood on that doll. That's the problem, isn't it? You didn't feel a thing, so it like... Is his other ankle about to get chopped up? It's the doll. Did you not notice the damn puppet? Are you gonna ask about the puppet?
Could you send up some medicine and bandages as soon as possible? This is Polar, room 912. Certainly. We'll bring it up immediately, sir.
I'm concerned on why he's not questioning the puppet.
An assassin, but he's utterly terrifying.
Okay, so if he says he's getting attacked by this guy, even if he disappeared, y'all should like run and go and try and find him and be like, hey, are you okay? Let me look at your wound. I'm making sure you're not dying and we're gonna check to make sure this person isn't here anymore. Right? Like, y'all have to use critical thinking skills. They're gonna piss me off.
It appears that a curse killed the victims. So Polar must have fallen for...
So go check on him.
That's what it looks like. What kind of stand is it? Nobody knows for certain. Because those who've seen it are dead. We have to decide how we're handling this.
First handle it by going and check on him.
Mr. Polar.
That dude's about to get killed.
I brought you a first aid kit. Get away! You'll get yourself killed! Sir, what's happened here?
Run! If someone yells at you, you're gonna get yourself killed if you stay in here. I would run so fast you wouldn't even see me. You wouldn't even know I exist. I would literally be skipping down the hallway because the fastest way for me to run is to skip. Don't question it. I've realized I'm the fastest when skipping. I guess it's a talent and a curse. It's gonna be like an apocalyptic level like disaster, and I'm just gonna be skipping around outside. Maybe people will run away from me, and I'll scare them away before they can do anything to me. A little shit devil, like what the hell are you? Don't even go here, like leave her alone. Obviously she's probably not gonna get attacked. Y'all are getting attacked as the stand users. It's okay, but like only one of y'all had to tell her that, but I know y'all don't want them to be alone, so I get it. But if they don't run over to dude that literally said he got attacked by a stand user, and they're acting like they have like they're on 3-day vacation and they don't have to help him.
There's no way I can push it off of me. I've got to use Silver Chariot's sword to cut these cords. They're mine now.
Ow, not the shoulder meat. That's the only thing about the stands that I don't like, is the fact that if you hurt the stand, you hurt them as like the person. I just feel like that makes stands weaker. But maybe that's just like how we're seeing it right now. Maybe that could be useful too.
Huh? It's just you two guys? Why isn't the girl with you? Well, we went to her room and made sure she was okay. We decided against it because she would be vulnerable. The risk of her falling under attack while with us is far too great.
Are you telling me?
We're just waiting for Polnareff to arrive.
Y'all go fucking check on him.
8 minutes.
If someone says, I'm getting attacked, I just got attacked by this strong person because they knew it was strong, and you're like, oh, I wonder why he's late. Maybe he's fucking dead. Y'all know where his room is, so go check. Like, they're starting to piss me off. Okay, but you're still losing. Yeah, but the mirror was there, so quit making excuses for yourself. Come on.
What's the matter? Didn't you say you were going to bite off my balls or something?
Yeah, he did say that. So do it.
I am
Gonna what?
Light up everything except your balls!
Everything except his balls. I didn't know the puppet had balls.
Close, even for us. To think that the enemy's pursuit would come so early on.
Yeah, and to think y'all didn't do anything about it.
Jonathan Joestar. While they're united, you'll
I would be fighting the ever-living hell out of all of these people. Especially this grown old man who, and the one that knew about the demon.
buy a camera. That won't be necessary. I can use my powers even without a camera.
TV? You're not gonna get any of your money back or deposits. You're gonna have to use. Oh.
Michael is still not here. Where the hell is he? This week's number
What?
chips up 5-4. There is a traitor who is walking among us.
Beware of Dio's loyal servant.
Going? What? It can't be. That's impossible. Kakyoin is
Wait, who's Kakayoan? Is that,
This is
that's...
Joestar, you bastard. You're watching me. Well, watch.
And of course, it's breaking the TV. Oh my god.
But that can't be true, can it? You know as well as I do. Hermit Purple says Kakyoin is a traitor, a servant to Dio.
So Kakayoan is working with Dio. Wait, who is that again? I'm horrible with names. Is that the other guy? Yeah, that's the other guy, right?
Is Kakyoin. He's with JoJo.
Yeah, and the girl. That's who I thought it was. I really did think it was him, but I was like, I didn't think that was his name. I thought he had a different name, but I could be wrong. But like, that is him. So, wait, is this like a, what? Oh wait, that's another episode. I'm just gonna get into the next episode because this episode, they low-key... I don't need to see the previously, I just watched the episode. But they said Kakuyun is a traitor. So he is with JoJo and the girl right now. So we're gonna see if he's actually the traitor or if he is like double-crossing Dio maybe. But Dio now for sure knows where they are because he saw them through the TV. So there's that. So we're gonna have to leave no matter what. I can't be the only one that was slightly pissed off with that dude that was literally fighting for his life while everyone else was having a little kiki in another room over there. And he, was just living life. They were all living life, like drinking some tea and like, you know, talking about their future and their plans and their life and everything. And then over here, this dude's literally fighting for his life. You would never catch me forgiving them after that. I'd be the traitor. I would be the traitor. I would literally be the traitor. Let's get into this episode though. Episode 9.
Welcome. You know, ice cream is pretty good, but this
Is that a... what is that? Yeah, coconut, right? Yeah.
don't like it. How about
I mean, I'd still want ice cream.
3 then?
Well, just get one, see if it's good, and then just also get an ice cream. $6?
This should cover. Okay, thanks. Enjoy.
Who is this?
I'll take that.
Okay, now that we know he's a traitor, all of a sudden he's acting all suspicious.
Vile little cockroach dick. Do I look like easy picking?
Where did this vulgar language come from? Literally, before we knew he was the traitor, he was acting like all nice and innocent.
I can't let you get away with something like that. No,
Is he about to kill him?
can I? Come on, tell me.
JoJo, if you don't stop... Jotaro, like, if you do not stop him...
This guy. You'll kill the bastard. You didn't have to shove me around like you're the one in charge.
And you didn't have to break that man's back.
He was committing
He committed a crime that wasn't a death... Basic, like, slight, like, robbery, like, stealing someone's wallet out of their hand, not even armed, is not a death sentence. Dude, that's not... He's just, all of a sudden, he's acting all big and tough and swearing and being this, like... all because we figured out he's a traitor before he even announced himself as a traitor.
your eyes is awfully hostile.
Well, your attitude's awfully hostile now, isn't it?
Why are you so upset? You shouldn't.
Oh, okay. This smells like coconut juice a whole lot, huh?
That is not Kakuin. Is that his name? That can't be him. He's obviously, like, possessed, right? He's either possessed or somebody, like, turned into him. Because all of a sudden he's acting like a different person. He's a traitor and he's eating literal bugs off the wall. So it either is a person that turned into him or...
Nothing, don't worry.
That's not him. Somebody is doing something to him. All of a sudden he's acting like a completely different monster, like animal.
Gonna eat that cherry? Not, then hand it over already. I'm starving.
And why is he so hungry?
Uh-oh, better watch out, Jotaro.
He just tried to kill him!
Good one, huh? I'm only playing with you.
Why did he just try and kill him? Oh! Oh!
He's a totally different.
What the fuck?
That look again. What's with all this hardcore glaring, Jotaro, old pal? Have you lost your sense of humor?
This episode is literally on crack. You better put that damn cherry back in your mouth after that?
Get in, Kakyoin. Realize my body's been growing this whole time, have you?
Well, yeah, you're like 8 foot tall now.
Is he a stand? Can't be. I was able to touch him just now. Unless he's a stand that can strike with my
Girl, it's good you're not in the same car as them. That's why he's been eating all that.
Lucky them, don't you think? I'm Yellow Temperance.
Yellow Temperance. Oh, hello.
Gaze upon my handsome face with envy.
I don't think that's gonna work. They said they don't have any weaknesses. It blew up and started.
Flame only made it grow bigger.
So that means now if you have to cut something off, then you have to cut your entire hand off. A child? Cold? A cold popsicle? Why do they all look like they don't care that he just jumped on here?
Hey there, kid. I'm gonna need to borrow your popsicle.
To see if the cold does anything.
Hold on, young man. What is it you think you're doing with that child?
Is this your kid?
No, he's not, but...
Then shut up, lady, and enjoy the scene.
Okay, fair. Yeah,
When you want.
that means you get more than...
Can't burn it off.
You could maybe freeze it off. Nope.
Bastard. What? Now it's forming needles and digging even deeper.
Now give it back to the kid.
They are stupid. Nothing will work on it, not even fire.
Girl, who are you?
Told you before, didn't I? You won't find a single weakness.
You were...
And now you're mine,
Oh my god. This episode is on genuine crack.
Bastard. You were already in this cable car waiting for me, weren't you? Filter, old pal.
This episode's on like genuine crack.
I keep telling you I don't have any weaknesses.
You're making me have weaknesses. Mental weaknesses. Redneck.
Sword power. A defensive wall that can also attack. No matter how... Your stand may be invincible.
But you're not.
You sure as hell aren't. If I destroy you, then your stand dies too.
Mmm.
Do you understand?
He's getting him.
I've had it up to here with that cocky-ass mouth of yours.
Yeah. Okay, good. JoJo finally has some sense in his brain that everyone else seems to be lacking in this episode. Literally, they're giving me the hiccups, and I'm pretty sure I just had like 3 minor strokes.
Or I'm through.
You got hit once.
Completely shattered. And my face is so
Mm.
dead meat.
Is it crawfish on the wall?
Just noticed
He's gonna eat the crawfish.
Looks like I've still got some luck on my side. Sucks to be you. See that drain over there off to your right? The one with all the blue crawdads?
Him calling it crawdads is so offensive to my Louisiana-ness. Is he still trying to attack? You little shit. And the manhole. Drain covered thing. Back into the water. And now you're about to die. After giving information, too.
I was only kidding around, Mr. Jotaro. I swear I was just messing.
Slit his throat. Like, obvious, like he's pissing me off.
Wait, hang on a second. You're not thinking about punching me anymore, are you? I'm seriously injured here. My nose is badly.
Okay, you're about to kill a man for taking your wallet, so... It just pissed me off so hard. I'm literally activated my flight or fight, and it's fight. Okay, that looks so cool. Too bad he's like dead.
Good grief. So
And y'all just like brush past that whole thing.
the man with the 2 red hands is called Centerfold. Right?
Yeah.
Either way, where did Anne run off to? She was hanging around Singapore Station right before our train departed, but...
Did her dad come?
Or to meet her father.
Yeah.
Sure she found him. Yeah, well, that story about her meeting up with her dad sounded fishy to me. I bet she's a runaway.
I mean, I thought she was a runaway too, but...
Right? freaks me out that a stand could disguise himself as me.
It happens.
He must have transformed when I left the hotel. JoJo, those cherries, are you gonna eat them? Not to be greedy, but they are my favorite.
Don't even.
Yeah, sure. You're the best. Lick, 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 lick. Lick, 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 lick. Look, JoJo. Flamingos in flight. Oh, good grief.
What the hell? She's right here. Y'all are like on. And you're... JoJo. What the hell did I just watch? Like... Oh my goodness. It is literally 4:20 a.m. Like, I can't even make this shit up. I'm literally on the floor. This show, I am on the floor. What the hell was this episode in 2 episodes? First episode, they're so incompetent that this dude literally like, I'm getting attacked. And then they just go and talk in a meeting and like, why isn't he showing up? Maybe he's fucking dead. Like, what do you expect? Like, I'm just like, oh my god, guys, I just got robbed on the side of the street. I don't know where he went. He's somewhere around here. I think I got him, but I don't know. Disappears, no communication, obviously doesn't reach out anymore saying I'm okay. And we're supposed to meet up somewhere and I don't show up? As my friend, your first thought should be running towards where I got attacked to make sure I'm not dead. He obviously got injured. He said he was injured. What if that injury turned out to be worse than he thought? He was literally bleeding out on the floor and like 5 minutes left to live and y'all are just having a meeting. Like, oh, I wonder what we're gonna do today. Oh, I wonder if the pool is open. I can go sunbathe by the water. Like, what did you want? What did y'all expect? I wouldn't forgive you for that, honestly. I would actually off myself and hope you feel some form of guilt. I would pretend like the monster killed me just because you didn't show up. And then episode 2, lick, 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 as I quote from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Why does the clone of that dude and him both lick the cherry like that? Is that like a common thing? I don't have a cherry. I don't know why I opened my desk drawer to look for a cherry. And then that girl at the end, like, she couldn't just be like, hey, I'm coming with. Like, she's literally just right next door. How can y'all sense people in, like, a fridge, but you can't sense that the girl's literally in the cart in front of you? Did you not see her get in? This show literally has me yelling at my camera. It literally has me yelling at my camera, and I don't care because I'm watching a show made of crack. That lady's crotch was gooey with a dog in it, and it just killed the dog. Ooey gooey. Did that kid not realize, hey, this man with yellow goo just sat in front of me and turned into a lady? Did that kid have no common sense? Or maybe the kid was like, why is my dog in this lady's crotch? As I lick a lollipop, sucker, popsicle, whatever the hell it is. And also, the fact no one was fazed by JoJo just jumping onto the thing. I think I genuinely had 3 minor strokes during this episode. Like, I can't even. Am I gonna continue watching the show? Absolutely. Now I gotta see what kind of bullshit they're on. I don't even know what to say anymore. Thank you. I'm just gonna end this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This crackhead, I'm gonna keep saying crack. I'm sorry. This made me feel like I was on 3 different substances that none of them are legal. That's what it made me feel like I was on. 3 illegal substances. Can't name them, because I don't know which ones they are. I feel like there's just 3, like a mystery pack. Like, imagine getting like 3 random substances from Temu, taking them all at the same time and sitting down and staring at a blank computer screen. Is what I feel like watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is like sometimes. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch down below. Patreon for full. Yeah, you can literally see me scream for like 40 minutes. 40 minutes just straight up screaming at the screen. That's what you pay for. It's gaming channel, Twitch, vlog, every other little thing down there. You know the drill. I'm going to therapy. And by therapy, I mean I'm going to sleep. It is